How to not lose money in the election week. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 steps to not lose money and maybe even make money in the election week. This is an urgent video. I will not edit this video, so let's dive right into it. Step 1. Look at historic data. The majority of you, me included, I was not there on November 3rd, 2020, trading like I do right now. So that means this is a first timer for me. And what do you do when you do something for the first time? You have no data on this. You never traded it. You never experienced it. So that means approach with caution. And if you want to get some more certainty, let's go back to November 3rd, 2020. How did it look like? Right here at the gray line here. November 3rd, 2020. And you see we had some down movement here. Then a little up movement. And the election was the day that the down movement started. We have a little wick here as well on Wednesday after. So it's gonna be a volatile day. So that's good to know. If we go back to 2016, I don't have the good plan for this. So I cannot show you 2016. So let's only go over 2020. So a big candle. So you know there is volatility coming. If you trade on a prop firm, check with your prop firm risk management rules if you're allowed to trade the US election. Most prop firms will just sneaky make new rules. Like, hey, if you trade during the election, it's similar as trading during NFP or CPI, so your account will be blown. Make sure you check in. If you're on a broker, same stuff. Expect the spreads to be higher. Maybe the commissions are going high. Like maybe they're going to trick you into something. So make sure you check with your broker and your prop firm to not make silly mistakes. Step 2. So first to go to step 1, step 2, history. Look at 2020. It's your first time. So that means no data on you. Yeah. Everything's a first timer in your trading. So maybe a few years ago, you had your first NFP, you had your first CPI, you had your first interest rate, your rate cut, and now this is your first election. You have no data, so why bet too far? Step 2, your trader identity. If you are going to trade the US elections, make sure to think of what kind of trader you are. Are you a scalper? Are you an intraday trader? Are you a swing trader, a position trader? Based on your identity, that's how you should approach this day. As a scalper or intraday trader, do you trade before big news events? Or do you expect like maybe some consolidation, manipulation, and it's going to be a low probability environment? It's up to you. So know your trade identity. As a swing trader, you take bigger positions, bigger stop loss, bigger TP, just like position trading. So if you're a swing trader and you already have a position, or maybe you take today on recording this Monday, November 4th. If you take a swing already and you think your position can hold a election volatility, go ahead. So I would recommend scalp plus intraday. Caution. And swing is okay when your stop loss is healthy. And with healthy, I mean just use your regular swing trade model. The swing trade model doesn't have a 10 pip or 10 point stop loss. It's bigger. And because it's bigger, it can survive maybe a big wick or some manipulation. Step 3, very important. How do you trade normally the big boys, the 3 big boys? CPI, NFP, FOMC. How do you trade before that? Do you trade the day before CPI, NFP, or FOMC? Or do you wait? I'm going to approach this election day exactly how I approach the 3 big boys. I rarely trade before them. If I trade before them, I take swing positions. Approach US election the same as you do with NFP, CPI, and FOMC. And maybe that's not what you want to hear, but I'm maybe considering not even touching the majors this week. And what I mean by that, not touching, if I'm going to touch it, it's going to be with a big position, because we not only have on Tuesday the US election, we also have on Thursday, we have rate cuts coming in. So not only the US election, but one of the 3 big boys later this week. Do you really think this is going to be the highest probability week to make money? The answer to the question for me personally is no. Yes, I'm gonna be on the charts. Yes, I'm gonna hunt for a lot of opportunities. But my expectation management here is that it's gonna be a low probability week. That means no aggressive re-entries. If you notice weird price action, it's probably because of this week. So we are as ICT traders, we are technical traders. But you cannot ignore here the US elections and the rate cuts. And I'm talking about the majors. In the weekly outlook, it's going to be 7:30 EST on Monday. I'm going to dive deeper into this about how to play the rest of the red folders. If you're watching this after the weekly outlook, the recording is on YouTube. Urgent video, a few minutes long. I hope this helps and have fun trading the US elections.